This episode of The Turning Shed is brought to you by the Walnut Log and NOVA Woodworking. Smart tools, powerful solutions. Welcome to The Turning Shed. Today I'm going to take a few minutes to talk to you about what I like to call turning smalls. These are small items such as spin tops or trees or ornaments, things that can be turned quickly, easily, without you spending a whole bunch of time doing it. It's craft fair season in St. Louis, and I'm taking the next couple of weeks to build up my inventory so that I have enough product to sell when I go out to these shows. I really like going out and having a good variety of selection. I don't know what the people are coming to buy. I don't know what's going to catch their attention, but if I have a good selection, bowls, pens, spin tops, other toys, Christmas ornaments since the holidays are coming. If I have a good selection, I have a better chance of making a sale. The focus of the next couple of videos that I do is going to be on turning smalls. I'll do a variety of projects, but today we're going to talk about spin tops. I know everybody likes to make them. I know almost everybody likes to play with them. I like to play with them. Guarantee I hand test every single top that comes out of my shop. Personally, I test it. I'll show you the test at the end of the video. I'm also going to take a few minutes to tell you about how I do texturing. NOVA Woodworking has put out a product, a texturing tool. It's a rotary tool. It has a knurled wheel on it. There are three different sizes, and I use this to apply a texture to the surface of my top, which I can then come back over with either a Sharpie or a die marker of some sort, so that you can highlight the texture and you can bring that detail out so that people can really see it. It looks really cool. It makes a huge impact, but it doesn't take a lot of time. One of the things that I do want to focus on in this video series is about controlling your time, controlling your product costs, because there's a lot of us out here that are trying to make a couple of bucks off of some of our turnings. And if you think about this from a manufacturing perspective, which is what my base background is in, you've got a better chance of making a little profit at the end of the day. Anyway, enough talking. I want you to stick around because we're going to have some fun. Going to start out by roughing the block of cherry, and today we're turning on the NOVA Woodworking Comet 2. In just a few minutes we will be holding our workpiece with the G3 chuck. Did you know that if you use your spindle roughing gouge, by riding the bevel, you can get a fantastic finishing cut? And we're now switching to the G3 chuck. Don't need a tenon because we're using round stock that fits pretty square in the jaws all by itself. I'm doing a final true up pass, and I still have the tailstock engaged just for a little added safety. Here we switch to the spindle gouge. I'm going to use this tool to make the entire top. Okay, watch what I do here. I'm making a series of cuts, and each cut is getting a little bit deeper. I can do this because I have support from the wood that is allowing continual contact with the bevel of the tool. This gives me a lot more control. I can be a bit more aggressive in my cut, and it keeps the tool from catching and skating backwards. The primary turning is effectively done, and I'm not going to do any sanding because with a sharp tool and clean cuts, I'm at about a 220 grit finish. Now you're going to watch me do some texturing. I'm using the NOVA Woodworking texturing tool. This is the 1/4 inch size, and the wheel makes contact with the surface of the wood, and as it spins, it cuts a series of diamond grooves. You can change the direction of your attack with the tool and get different patterns. You can rotate the tool right or left and get other spiral shapes as well. I like doing texture front and back, which will allow me to add color. Speaking of color, it's time to apply the color. I like using Sharpies because they're fast, easy. You can usually buy them on sale either at craft shops or office supply places. They come in a variety of colors, and they are classified as permanent marker. I've not had any color wear off. It's pretty cool, pretty good way to add just a quick pop of color. Just make sure you don't apply too much pressure because you don't want to fill in the detail. You just want to take a quick pass with the marker across the texture. Now we just need to finish turning the handle and part off the top. Because I'm working in a production turning mindset, I like to turn until all of the wood on the lathe has been utilized. So let's go ahead and turn a second top. I wanted to take a minute to point out that I do realize at this time that the lathe is bobbing around a little more than it should be. Long and short of it is I had this lathe out at a live demo in a park a couple of weeks ago and have not come back and re-leveled it for the shop floor. So nothing wrong with the camera or the setup. I have not gone back to level my machine, and I need to do that before I shoot my next video. You're going to see me get a couple of catches here. I'm trying to get up on that left corner of the tool, and the tool is skating away. I'm not making proper contact, and that's what's causing the problem. So I'm going to use that to allow me to do a little more design on the surface of this top. And I did 2 corner rubs, and now I'm doing a full face rub. Okay, so spin tops. We made a couple. I had a good time. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you have a question or a comment, leave it in the comments section. I will get back to you as soon as I can. If you like this video, click subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I will be doing more videos in this series. I will also be doing some others, showing some other techniques that I like to do. If you'd like to see something in particular, contact me. My contact information will be down in the description. Reach me by Facebook or Instagram or through the comment section on my website. Lots of ways to get a hold of me, and I encourage you to do so. Anyway, thanks for stopping by the Turning Shed. We'll see you next time.